My name's Shiri and I'm a movement workshop leader. I work in an adventure playground 3 times a week. I go there to do movement and dance sessions for, well, any of the kids who want to join in, really. I think respecting the children you work with is the most important thing you can do in order to build up good relationships with them. In order for children to respect you, it is important that you respect them in return and take them seriously. How do I show this? Let me think. Well, loads of ways, really. Valuing the opinions of children is key, I think. I'm often asking children what they think about particular issues or problems. Maybe we'll be doing a stretch and I'll get talking to them about the news or about what's been on telly or school. Sometimes it's about the adventure playground or the park it's in and developments that are on the table. I ask them what they think, how they think these things affect them. Young people are really insightful. And I'm not asking just to make fake chitter-chatter. I'm genuinely interested in their take on certain things. I think they know that, so we always have a good chat about these things. And I let them know that what they think or feel is important. I always take their comments back to people who run the playground if they want me to, and present them as a collective set of feedback. I never say, such and such a child said this. I say, my group is concerned with the cutting down of that tree. Do you know what I mean? I think they know they can trust me to keep their feedback confidential, as in who told me what. So they feel able to talk to me, and because I take their feedback higher, they know it's being valued and listened to. And it doesn't have to be as major as that. It's good to get them involved in smaller decisions too. Like, I always get the children to choose the music for my sessions or the dance moves and help decide on how the session will run. This changes each week as I have different children in the group, all who have different ideas, opinions and abilities. Oh, but don't ask a child for their advice or opinion if you are not willing to take it seriously and put it into practice. This doesn't mean that you always have to agree with what the child suggests or make sure that they get their way, because sometimes it might not be practical. Instead, take time to listen to their opinions and talk about what can and can't be implemented. But there's no point in going, what music do you want to play? And they say Madonna, and you go, oh, but I want the House Rules compilation. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to ask and they say Madonna, play Madonna, or don't ask for their input to begin with. I think it's like that with adults, isn't it? We get confused if someone asks our input and then ignores it. It's what the government does, isn't it? They do all these polls and then ignore it. We all get frustrated about them. Kids don't feel any different. They end up feeling powerless and cheated to have been asked to begin with, just like we do. Be careful to follow up when you've asked for their input. It all comes down to respect, doesn't it? Like I said at the beginning, they're people too.